Alrighty, what is up? Welcome back. It is Wednesday. CPI has come out. It came out as expected, and we have seen a big expansion to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at pre-market. There is this daily imbalance. We came down on NQ, filled a little more, took out this sell side, filled this imbalance, and we're starting to get in. We're starting to get displacement to the upside from it. As you can see right there. So that sell side in an area we expect to reverse from. Put in an SMT with ES, as you can see. ES took this low, NQ didn't. And we're starting to see legs up from that on the daily, on the bigger time frame. So is that the sell model complete? I don't know yet. I need to see displacement through. For me to be bullish again, this needs to get displaced through. This 4 hour needs to get ran through. For me to really be bullish, to tell me the draw is higher again, the draw will be these highs. But for the time being, I honestly am still expecting shorts. I'm still expecting NQ to come down lower, because, yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm in a bit of a tricky area right now with price, I think. The daily is looking bullish, but I really can't see longs on the 4 hour yet. So there's this 4 hour imbalance here that we filled yesterday and then sold off from to the sell side level. CPI's legged up, and we have blown through this 15-minute imbalance, which probably tells me the draws at least these highs. ES has taken those highs. So at the minute, there's an SMT right now, which is bearish. If I am to see shorts, this imbalance needs to hold bearish still. This SMT ideally needs to hold as well. I'd want to see some internal manipulation with NQ taking an internal high or putting an SMT at an internal high to then see shorts. But the CPI imbalance could obviously still hold bullish. But we got data lows right here. Well, that's data low. Data low right there, which you could see taken as well today. I really don't know. But until this high is displaced through, I'm bearish on NQ. But we'll see what happens going into open. But this could be, as I said on the daily, we took the sell side, filled the imbalance, put in the SMT. This could very well be the buy side of the curve now playing out on the bigger time frame. But I need that to be proven. I need that to be validated, and that is displacement through this high on the 4 hour. So we'll see what happens going into open. But that is what I'm looking at pre-market. Peace. Alrighty, what is up? Welcome back. So it is 20 past 10 New York time. I've not taken a trade. I have made now a Twitter account, like an actual. I have a personal one, obviously, but I've now made an actual Twitter account for my YouTube. So I will be posting on there, just some random stuff, really. And obviously the trade that I take on the day and whatever. I'll still do daily recaps and whatever. This is just to help grow, I guess. I will be making a TikTok account soon, I think, just to random shit post, really. Like, I don't want to make those cringy educational trading TikTok videos or live trade execution TikTok videos, because I can't be asked. I don't want to record myself live trading. As I said before, again, a Discord server will be made soon as well, to not to live trading in a Discord server, because I am obviously not profitable. I don't want to have other people relying on my trading, because I don't need that pressure. I'm not profitable yet. But it will just be a Discord server where people can come in, ask me questions, talk to each other, and just try and grow. Nice little community. But a TikTok will be made at some point. But I have obviously now this X account. So yeah, I'll be posting on there my thoughts or whatever. That covered. No trades on the funded ticket of the combine. It's still $900 up. And we can go ahead and lock this out now. I don't see myself taking a trade. And no trade on the XFA because, again, there wasn't much. So, as I said before, I think I said in the pre-market video, NQ came down, filled this. What was that imbalance? That filled this daily imbalance and took this daily sell side right here. And then just in a day, we've just fulfilled the buy model. You know, SMT, sell side taken, SMT, in an area we expect to reverse, and then literally overnight session and London session just chopped, and then CPI came out, and then market open came out, and we've just fulfilled the entire buy model in one day. There was no internal model to take a trade in here. NQ has just ran straight up to buy side. ES hasn't. ES is very far off the lagging index. It's currently holding this 4-hour imbalance, as you can see. And yeah, obviously there's a very big SMT because NQ is at all-time highs, which are up here. So, but I don't really want to short this. This is not something I'd ideally short. We've just taken all-time highs. I'm not shorting in this price range. It's just like, this is a bit of a gamble, really. Like, yeah, there's a 1 minute change in the state, whatever, inverse fair value gap, but it's like, what, you know? Like, yeah, price is probably going to go down, you know? ES is respecting the 4-hour imbalance, and NQ has just taken all-time highs. There's going to be profit taken. There's going to be a pullback off of that. But it's not a probable condition for me to take a trade, so I'm not doing it. That's why I've locked myself out, and that's why no trades on the XFA. So going into open, I was a little bit bearish, to be honest. I wanted to see this high get taken. Well, there was an SMT because ES took this high pre-market. That obviously didn't hold very long. NQ took it pretty much straight away. Get rid of these big old curves. NQ took it, yeah, like 3 minutes into open. There was no move off of that, and NQ just straight up ran all the way up past these highs and then past these highs. And once these highs were taken, I was like, right, I'm not taking a trade today. Price is clearly very strong. Obviously, we've now seen the displacement on the 4-hour past this high, which is what I would have wanted to see. But it was just very, very strong. We are at all-time highs as well, so there's no real draw that I can target for longs now. So stepping away for a few days wouldn't be too fucking stupid. It would be quite smart because what the flip. Like, CPI came out as expected as well. Like, it wasn't even like, oh yeah, we've had good inflation reports. It came out as expected, which is confusing. This is a very exaggerated move, I feel. Maybe we just ran those, I guess. So my plan going forward now is to again wait for more structure on the bigger time frame before taking trades, because I want to align the external model with the internal model, and I've got to wait for the external model to start to show itself. From all-time highs, there is no external model yet. You can't tell the external draw is yet. It's just wait for more structure. So yeah, it's been a confusing last couple days, to be honest, because like election pump to new all-time highs, quick sell-off, chop chop chop, massive pump, quick sell-off, massive pump. It's just been confusing few weeks of price action, really. So yeah, like today's candle was huge, like bigger than, is it bigger than election candles? It was about 1,000 ticks. Yeah, it was pretty massive. Yeah, it's literally bigger than the election pump. This 10 a.m. candle, absolutely ginormous. Which is, it was very unexpected today to see something like this, but not really. It does make sense, off of this daily sweep, and then this is what the model was. There was no opportunity to trade it. Going into open, I did say I was bearish, but I had a very loose bias again. I was expecting, I had these lows marked out. I would have liked to see it open, like, whoa, let's put going backwards. Manipulation down into this 15-minute imbalance from CPI, and then a move higher, or that SMT to hold, or put in an SMT and then come down to here anyway. But yeah, there was no opportunity to take a trade. There was no internal model to align with the external model, longs or shorts. I just think this was a non-trading day in general. Yeah, price may be selling off now, but as I said, I don't really care. This 5-minute imbalance doesn't seem to be holding bullish. But and that 4 hours being respected, but I don't want to trade these conditions at all. So, no trade from me. That is about it with price action. Just sort of bull run, I guess. Not really keen on a trade anymore today, and maybe tomorrow. Got PPI tomorrow, and then Friday is no news. Next week is pretty big. Hella news next week. That 5-minute has just been run through, but it could just be a pullback to a 15-minute. You obviously just never know, because all-time highs have been taken, and this is not very nice price conditions to trade. Straight up no internal model. There was right here an SMT on the 1 minute. ES took that low. There was that SMT, and then if you can call that a change in the state, because that is the move down to the manipulation leg. But then buy side was right here. This is what I was looking at going into open. That was just taken. Then every 1 minute bullish imbalance held bullish. This one held. This one held. This one held. That's just. There was no reason to try and trade those. I didn't want to force anything. I stayed disciplined. I stuck to my rules. I didn't see anything I wanted to see, so I didn't take a trade. And that's about it from me. So, that being said, I will catch you all later on tomorrow for another trading day. Probably will be a no trading day unless PPI just gives us an absolute dump. That's what I'd ideally want to see. But we could just keep pumping for the next few weeks, next few days. Just keep printing new highs. So, we'll catch you all later. Peace.